Today, we'll be focusing on two, perhaps the most frequently confused sounds for English learners, S and SH.
Je m'appelle Claude.
Je t'appelle Lou.
It's not quite what I'm saying.
Really? Sounds exactly the same to me.
It does, really?
Yeah.
This pronunciation pattern is difficult for some because there's only one in-between sound in some languages. For Americans, the S and SH sound are two completely different sounds. Press the sides of the tongue against the teeth so that a valley is formed down the center of the tongue. If you blow strongly, the air will rush through this valley and make a high-pitched hissing noise as it goes past your front teeth. Think of the sound a snake makes. The SH sound is a little different. After whispering S several times, s, 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 move your tongue back just a little. S, s, sh. Now, there is more room for air to get out. With this position, the hissing noise will rush through the narrow valley with a lower pitch. We make this sound when we want people to be quiet. As mentioned, the problem with the S and SH sound is usually not the ability to make the sound, but choosing the right one when speaking or being able to change between the two sounds quickly. Therefore, we need to pay careful attention and practice. Make the S and SH sounds several times at first quietly, then out loud. If you blow strongly, the sound for S will be a higher hiss and the sound for SH will be a lower hiss. If you round your lips for SH, the difference between the two sounds will be more obvious. A fun American exercise that will help you create both of these sounds clearly and accurately is a tongue twister. Let's get started. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. She sells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Now, I know you're thinking I'm crazy now. This is too difficult to do. Don't worry. Many Americans find this difficult too. To practice, let's practice line by line slowly. Are you ready? Repeat after me. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. Let's say those two lines a little faster. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. Great! Now let's say the last two lines together, slowly first. So, if she sells shells on the seashore. I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Are you ready to say them faster? So if she sells shells on the seashore, I am sure she sells seashore shells. Now, let's try to say all 4 lines together. She sells seashells by the seashore. The shells she sells are surely seashells. So if she sells shells on the seashore, I'm sure she sells seashore shells. Now that you've practiced your speaking skills, let's practice your listening skills. To practice listening, minimal pairs are very helpful. Minimal pairs are 2 words that have the same pronunciation except for one sound. For example, self and shelf are minimal pairs. The only difference between the 2 sounds is the first sound, S in self and SH in shelf. Let's practice using some minimal pairs. Sometimes minimal pairs are easier to compare when the spelling of the words is similar. So let's start with some words where the only difference is only the letter S or the letters SH in the spelling. Repeat the following words after me. Bass, bash. Mass, mash. Mess, mesh. Sack, shack. Sake, shake. Same, shame. Sift, shift. Sin, shin. Single, shingle. Sip, ship. Sock, shock. Sun, shun. Now listen and choose the word that is different. Bass, bash, bass. Mass, mass, mash. Mess, mesh, mesh. Sack, shack, shack. Sake, sake, shake. Shame, same, shame. Sift, shift, shift. Shin, sin, shin. Single, shingle, single. Sip, sip, ship. Sock, shock, shock. Same, shame, shame. Sun, sun, shun. Now, let's practice some words whose spellings are more different but are still pronounced the same, except for the S and SH sound. Furnace, furnish. Rust, rushed. Seize, she's. Sigh, shy. Sour, shower. Said, shed. Sue, shoe. Parcel, partial. Now listen and choose a word that is different. Furnace, furnish, furnace. Rust, rushed, rushed. Seize, she's, sees. Sigh, shy, shy. Shower, sour, shower. Said, shed, shed. Shoe, sue, shoe. Parcel, parcel, partial. That's all for today. Good luck, and remember, practice makes perfect. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for the newest videos. See you in the next one. Bye!